so self-conscious about dancing to this now because I know I'm not rhythmically in alignment. It's off a little, and it's not a predictable way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bob Doyle Show. Before you do anything, you gotta click that subscribe button. In fact, I refuse to do anything else until you subscribe. How about that? Then we're just wasting all of our time. So just click subscribe if you haven't already. Because if you click it now, I think you might unsubscribe, and that is not the goal here. So again, subscribe and click the bell for the Bob Doyle Show is on the air. We'll bring in the applause again just so you are clear that this is something you should be excited about. Be sure to tweet, ladies and gentlemen, to the world. The Bob Doyle Show is on and that you're a part of it. And you just hashtag Bob Doyle Show, and then, well, I don't know. Apparently something magical happens. I don't know if that's true or not. Let's find out who's here. We've got Tommy and Steve and Dan and Sarah and Loretta. So this is a very good start. All right, this is a very good start, and we just have to multiply this by 100 times each person. We can do that, right? Because look, we're all one, right? So look, all we have to do, can we just look at things in a realistic manner? So we're all one, and separateness is a complete illusion. So I am Steve, and you are he, as we are all together, Goo 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 Jube, and Loretta. We're all just one, right? And so is everybody else, right? So all these other people, I'm only asking for 100 new people per person here. How many people there are? Way more than 100. So what I'm asking of you is, it's such a small thing. So just connect to 100 other imagined individuals to whom we are all connected, and just say, hey, just be that they want to come see the Bob Doyle Show, and click subscribe and click the bell. And then share. Now I need an animation for sharing. And here's another thing. I actually started to say this yesterday, and I totally forgot, because occasionally I will derail myself. But something else I'd really love, because you guys are great about, showing up here and being a part of this magic. And, by the way, history. Because even if YouTube one day decides not to, let you see the comments in real time as they occurred, we'll have them here. We'll always be able to remember the magic, because believe me, you guys, you're going down in history. So you can feel good about that. I almost got derailed again. Comments on the video. I don't ask for comments enough. You know what some people do? They'll say, hey, if you got an idea of something I actually should do on this show, leave it in the comments below, right? Stuff like that. That helps. It's engagement. Now, some of you, again, very good at it. Like, ladies and gentlemen, Loretta and Sarah both normally pop in, as well as Andy. And some of you, I think, all of you have participated a little bit. But the comments, like yesterday's show, which I thought was gonna go great. I had such high aspirations, and then there's this bit that showed up, and right in the middle of it, my brain went somewhere else. Now, I'm not gonna harp on this, but I am gonna say this, that if you go back and watch the replay of yesterday, I, for the first time in broadcast history of the Bob Doyle Show, went back and made an edit. That's right. And that is, and as a result, the chat replay is forever vanished, except as archived here, like we've demonstrated in yesterday's show. But it had me think of the question: if you could edit out 2 seconds of your life, not an incident, a whole incident, not, if I could do things differently. If you could go back and edit out now see, here's the thing, I'm asking you this question, and I know that this is not one of those things that you'll probably be able to quickly just jump in and answer in a comment on a video. And how about this? In a text, here's the plan. Well, okay, you know what? Just play along and let me finish the sentence. All this constant interruption. If you come up with it now, great. You can put it in the chat here. But if you have to think about it, like, okay, 2 seconds of my whole life, if I could just edit that out, and how would things play differently, etc. So what would that be? And then that's perfect for leaving it in the comments. See, we figured out a way. You got to love this enthusiastic crowd. Although they wear the same clothes every day. I'm one to talk. So comment, right? What 2 seconds? But then I was thinking, just as I was saying this, well, that could be pretty personal. Okay, so make it up. I don't care if it's true. Guys, it doesn't matter if any of this is true. We're just here to entertain ourselves. Because we can't think of anything better to do with our lives than to just entertain ourselves. That's not true. I'm sure I can think of at least... I know there's things better to do. Now, see, at first I thought I like this because it's, you know, it's a guy in a top hat and tails. But the more I look at it, I look like an Amish guy. And look, it's not. This isn't an anti-Amish comment, but that's not the look I was going for here. And yet, that's what it feels like to me. That would be so much more fun if I had like a going on. But who has that kind of time? Not me. See, I know. Sarah says it's difficult to pick 2 seconds and not an entire situation. I know. That's why I bring the challenge to the table. Hey, so just a few minutes before the show came on, Lynn sent me a picture of her and Cody at the beach, and then she sent a series of Cody pictures, which I'm going to share with you now because you all know how I love Cody. And the best part is these are live images, so I can hold down and you get a little movement. But look at him. Look at that face. Huh? Squinting in the sun. Is this precious? See, I'm telling you. Now look at, wait, that shot right there, that's awesome. I think. I may be a little partial, I get it. And there he is again. Just looking awesome. And very zen. See? See, here's the thing, guys. If you're new and you've just now subscribed or you were just about to when I hit this reminder, we're kind of a family here, right? We just, you know, we share with one another. I do most of the sharing, to be honest with you, because I got the microphone. It's easy for me. But we do have the facility for you to call in, you know. And I've been going back and forth on this because I think it would be fun to bring in callers, video callers. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on your laptop. There's just a link. And if you click on that link, you'll basically pop in, and I guess I'll get notified somehow that you're there, or I can be on the lookout for you. And then when that happens, I can bring you into the show. You'll be here on the screen. I think. You'll be somewhere. I know we'll be having but that's a dangerous, you know, that's dangerous. You don't know who's going to call. I don't. I don't know if I can guarantee that I can put that person on. I mean, right? I mean, I'd love to think that everyone's just going to be the perfect person to put on, but let's face it. There's a lot of types of people in the world. And some of them might watch this show starring me, Bob Doyle. Tweet the hashtag at #Bob Doyle Show. And yeah, magic occurs. I keep saying that, but so far I haven't felt the magic. So you may be wondering, wow, a show this tight and filled with content must be really hard to plan. Well, you are not kidding. I wake up super early in the morning, and then I have my production meeting with my staff. And it goes something like this. Johnson, what do you got for today's show? I'm not Johnson, I'm Richardson. He's Johnson. Yeah, I'm Johnson. All right, sorry. Well, who's in charge of today's show? You freaking serious? Oh, wait. Pushed the wrong button. You couldn't see him. That really annoys me. By the way, yesterday, once I got flustered, that was the end. And there's this whole segment where I'm sitting there trying to show you something, and it's the screen, like I couldn't see. It was just a mess. Anyway, let's go back to the morning show. morning show meeting. Johnson, what do you got for me? I'm not Johnson, I'm Richardson. He's Johnson. Yeah, I'm Richard Johnson. Who's in charge of today's show? Duh, right? Okay, and now we're back to where we were. I thought Richardson. No, I am Richardson. You don't even know who you are. Yeah, well, who are you? I'm Richardson. Okay, so, no, I said, I'm Richardson, you're Johnson. Right. See, and so this is why, first of all, it takes forever to get the meeting started. Guys, seriously, I don't even care. Just raise your hand if you were in charge of today's show. Nothing. One of you was. Okay, how about Johnson? Just, what do you got for me? Well, how about you come on and refer to yesterday's show and ask about editing 2 seconds out of your life? That's stupid. I'm not doing that. What do I pay you for? You don't pay me, sir. You pay Johnson. I'm not Johnson. I'm Richardson. You're freaking Johnson. So, you know, it's a miracle anything gets done. And then, of course, this starts. I need some ideas, guys, and I need them right now. It's not easy being me. I gotta deal with these knuckleheads all day. Guys, this is just the tip of the iceberg with these two. Then you bring this dude in. It's mayhem. And yet somehow, I gotta go through my day. I gotta get stuff done. I gotta bring ideas to the table. Because these two... Bye-bye. Because these dudes, not gonna do it. You know, when I first got into broadcasting years ago, I had visions of... I don't know what I was envisioning. Maybe this. In an earlier form, you know. Because there wasn't, you know, the internet and all that. But now here I am, living the dream. The staff. More ideas than you can shake a stick at. Wall-to-wall content every single day. And a fan base of countless numbers of people. Let's see who they are. Well, we've got Sarah and Tommy. We've got Jim. We've got Bruno. And we've got others in there too. So many others that you can't see because, well, this screen is only so big. So big. And yet it still cannot contain the number of people, the number of subscribers, the number of rabid fans lined up to experience the spectacular called the Grab Bag Edition of the Bob Doyle Show. So wherever you go today, whatever you do, whatever you have for lunch, no matter what diet you say you're on, first of all, don't make it annoying for the person you're there with. Just make a decision and order quickly. That's it for me. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you later. Not really, we're only halfway through the show. So now what are we going to do? Thanks. So we already showed you the picture of Cody. Hang on a second. All right. By the way, speaking of dumb ideas, do you ever have an idea and you think, oh, you know, for like an invention or something? A moneymaker. And you go, you know what, no, that's just too stupid. No one's gonna No one's going to buy that. No one's going to want that. No one's going to invest in that. Please keep in mind that somebody at some point said, I've got an idea. I'm going to take this ceramic pig. I'm going to coat it with some sort of weird seed mixture with, I don't know, chia seeds. I'm going to hold on, hear me out. I'm going to fill that ceramic thing up with water, and then I'm just going to let it sit there for a while. And if my theory is right, stop walking away. I'm telling you my $1 million idea. If my theory is right, those chia seeds are going to sprout into like plants. And then you've got a ceramic pig with like green hair. Somebody came up with that. And you know, there were more than a couple of people who said, well, that is really stupid. And he did it anyway. Or she, I don't know. I haven't Wikipedia'd that, but boy, I'm tempted to right now. The origin of the chia pet. And see, if I had 1 ounce of gut, I'd just halt everything. Hold on. I have to do it. Whoops. So I was afraid of. Let's try this again. I have to do something special so I can do the keyboard without it controlling myself. So, history of Chia Pet. Oh, Chia a Pet. All right, whatever. Here we go. Joe Pettit, produced by San Francisco, California-based company. The first Chia Pet, 1977, September 8th, ladies and gentlemen. See, the interwebs, they have all the answers. So, okay, guys, I can't read if you're there. Sit down. A range of generic animals has been produced, including a turtle, pig, puppy, kitten, frog, and hippopotamus. We've got Garfield, Looney Tunes, Shrek, Simpsons, SpongeBob, and of course you guys know I have the Bob Ross one, which I did mean to bring upstairs with me, but I totally didn't. How great is it that we can be this prepared on the show? See, it's coming together. The setup is coming. I'm telling you, these buttons. Does anybody even have an interest in how this all works? Because I really want to share it, but I don't want to share it with people who just don't care. There's a lot of stuff going on here, and to me, as a geek, it's fascinating. Anyway, what was I talking about? Chia pets. Pet rocks. Bye. Now, I know this is an old cliche, and everybody's brought this up. There's nothing new about someone saying, hey, remember how we did pet rocks? That happens a lot. People do that a lot. And I'm just another one. But seriously, somebody said, you know what we should do? We should just pick up a rock and get a cardboard box and put like stuff in it so it looks like it's in a nest or whatnot and sell it. Dude, you're high. Right. And let's do it anyway. And they did it. And people went out and bought a rock in a box. A lot of people did it. It wasn't like the friends of the guy who did it. My dad did it. That's right, my own flesh and blood. Here we go. It's gotten quiet in here. It's gotten really quiet. I can't believe I don't have a cricket sound. I got to put that up there. I mean, the opportunities on this show for a cricket sound. What was I doing? Why do I have this phone in my hand? No. Hold on. I really did have a reason. Oh, yeah. Well, never mind. So I've been in my place now for a couple of months. And I'm realizing that I still haven't done some of the essential new homeowner things. And, I'm not talking about things like changing air filters and whatnot, which I haven't technically done yet. supposed to have, but I will. I'll do it today. But it's things like, getting a handle on how many steps do I actually have? Like how long are you in your new place if you have stairs before you actually commit to memory how many stairs you have? Like I have 11 stairs. I don't know that though. I haven't done that yet. I haven't counted. I might have, but I forgot. And of course, this is information that's useful to you in the middle of the night, right? When you don't want to turn on the light, but you want to go up and down the stairs and you don't want to do that whole thing where you think you're clear of the stairs and somehow the weird momentum in your leg and you push it forward and you hit that top step barefooted with some sort of supernatural weird momentum. You know what I'm talking about? When it doesn't feel like you're doing something so like with a lot of velocity, but because you're so intentionally putting that fist here, that foot there, and then there's an object in the way that you didn't plan on, it hurts even more. I think there's some weird physics there. Or you don't want to do the thing where you take the extra step. Like you think you're at the top and then you reach up again and then you come down, that weird, like when you're sleeping or when you're falling asleep and you take a step then. Let's all just remember that feeling for a second. This is where everybody's going, it's so true, it happens to me. It's one of those weird things we as humans do. If we're still buying into that humans story. Can't get past the babies crawling out of the river. How did the babies grow up? Somebody raised those first babies, guys. And it wasn't other babies. I'm pretty sure. I don't see any hieroglyphics of babies taking care of babies. I see some alien drawings sometimes, though. Maybe this is a David Lynch movie. I wish I had some, because that could almost be David Lynchian back there. Turn on my reverb, but I don't have the right music. I need some good, Angelo Badalamenti. All I got is this. It's a damn fine cup of coffee, Diane. I do like the music, though. All right. Anyway, who's David Lynch? You are not, Sarah, you're not serious. Twin Peaks. Eraserhead. Blue Velvet. Is it Arlington Road? I did not like the ending of Arlington Road. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, but geez, you've had way more than enough time to watch this. Let me tell you a story about this, okay? Because DVDs were early on when I saw Arlington Road. It was like one of the first things I ever rented or checked out from the library or whatever. And I'm a big Jeff Bridges fan. I'm a big Tim Robbins. Oh, geez Louise. Big Tim Robbins fan. So I thought, this is gonna be great. And I was with them all the way to the last 10 seconds or whatever it was. And I was like, oh. Anyone know this film I'm talking about? Mulholland Drive, thank you. No, not Mulholland Drive. You're right. Hold on, I'm getting them confused. Mulholland Drive was the David Lynch one, yes. Oh, I hate when I do this stuff. It's so embarrassing when I watch the video back and I go, Bob, you were wrong. Stop talking, They're right. Mulholland Drive, right, but who did Arlington Road? Doesn't matter. Anyway, that is the movie I'm talking about. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm not going to edit that one. I just hate being wrong like that. Makes me crazy. Anyway, so I'm telling after seeing Arlington Road, and I tell them basically that, I say, I'm so bummed about the end. And he goes, well, did you watch the alternate ending? And that was when I learned about alternate endings on DVDs. I didn't even know about them until then. Hey, you know what? Maybe you weren't. I was around when DVDs first came out. I don't think you have to laugh. Mark Pellington. Look at this, guys. We've got a research team going on right now. Oh, you can't see. There it is. Dan did the research. Just look up Twin Peaks. So wait, so Sarah, hold on. Is a set of 14ers here in Colorado less than an hour away. Hold on. Sarah, have you not seen Twin Peaks? I can't, this is not computing. I can't, there's got to be a misunderstanding. Because it's almost reading like you don't know what Twin Peaks, the show, was. And when you ask about David Lynch, I'm going, my whole Sarah-dime is crashing. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Well, there's a phrase that's coined forever. All right, so this little habit I do, it's kind of annoying for me to watch too. It's like, okay, you're kind of obsessed with this bit, but you know what? I. And like, how long? Going back to my topic of things that you should know about your home. How long does a dishwasher cycle take here? How long does the laundry cycle take exactly? So these are things that you should know as a homeowner, or that you figure out along the way. No one tells you you need to know these things, but you just kind of figure them out, right? You know how many steps it takes to get into your place, how many steps to go upstairs, and then you're just running on autopilot. Now, the question you have right now is, okay, I'm with you, Bob. Why did you bring that up? Well, I got no answer. Okay. Wow, all right. Well, so, ladies and gentlemen, you saw it here first. Well, you've got some, well, I don't even know what to say about that. Because Twin Peaks is the reason I don't watch TV regularly at all. I mean, over the course of time, I would check in on Seinfeld, I watched The Simpsons and stuff, but I would never again, and to this day, have not watched any sort of episodic show where you need to follow the storyline. Because that show is, you just need to know this up front, every freaking episode is a cliffhanger that makes you go, It's not like mild cliffhanger. Once you get involved in these characters, it's not like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen. It freaking keeps you up at night. It did for me. And that was when I worked in morning radio, and I had to get up at 2:30 in the morning. And so Twin Peaks would end at either 9 or 10 or whatever it was, and I'm not sleeping. I'm spinning this show going, come on, next Wednesday, or whatever it was. And then forget the end of episodes. Never mind that. The season finales are pull your freaking hair out. It's just it should have been illegal. And I got way too invested in it, and so I don't do that anymore with shows. And so the better a person tells me that the show is, oh, the writing, you got it. I'm like, nope, no freaking way. I'm not doing that now. Nowadays, you can kind of wait until it's all done and just binge. And so that whole cliffhanger thing, you don't have to wait week to week. But back then, it was decline. I'm doing a show here. Yes, it's wrapping up, but I'm not done yet. And Lost was another example of one that I won't. I mean, I haven't watched any of them. I haven't watched any since Twin Peaks. Well, that's another week in the grab bag. And so you know the drill. Share this, binge watch it, watch all the playlists, catch up on all the episodes. Let's get those hours up, share with everybody. Just, celebrate the Bob Doyle-ness of the Bob Doyle-ness that's in your life. We'll be back here Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific for another one of these.